How are we doing today, guys? Bringing you another episode of Final Fantasy. I did buy Final Fantasy Dissida NT for the PS4 a few days ago, so I did upload the code, and I did get the 200k gil, along with Cloud's 35 CP Buster Sword, and of course, I think it was like 100 of the, or 20 or 100, I don't remember exactly how many, of the higher power orbs to upgrade weapons and whatnot. I don't remember what all it came with, but I did upload the code, and so I did get that. The main thing I wanted to talk to you today about was our new event, the Princess of Dalmasca. The Princess of Dalmasca obviously is Ashe from Final Fantasy 12. She uses a sword, a really big sword in my opinion, for such a small girl. A proud princess with an iron will and a profound desire for justice. Once bent on taking vengeance upon the Arcadian Empire, she sets out in pursuit of great power, but has a change of heart during her travels with Vaughn and Balthier, when she learns what it means to confront the past and be free of its shackles. Now, her command abilities are Nord Swain Glow, which is a non-elemental magical brave attack, grants magic attack up 1 to self for 3 turns, and Heaven's Wrath, 10 hit holy element magic brave attack, grants physical attack up 1 to self for 3 turns. Now, she does not have an HP attack along with her abilities, so that actually kind of sucks a little bit, but she's still great. Of course, with doing the event, doing part 3 and part 5, you get the Jade Collar. Once it's level 35, it raises your attack by 72 and defense by 84. And of course, you can go get the other 2 pieces from the armor trade. The boss for her event is a Skull Dragon Soul. We versed Skull Dragon before, but this one is a little bit different with a different moveset. However, the outline or the character animation looks almost the same. I don't remember there being horns though, but it still looks the same. It is weak to ice and holy. Ashe has holy. So that's, of course, they always release somebody with an elemental weakness or some type of ability to counter the boss. That's why they do that. Use the Soul Reverse and Soul Push to shift between physical and magical attacks. After shifting to physical attacks, it only uses Soul Cry to strengthen itself, after which it will use Crushing Fangs to reduce target's Brave to 0, before unleashing a melee Brave attack. Since you'll most likely be afflicted with a break, you should use an HP attack before being hit with Crushing Fangs. Although Soul Cry increases the Skull Dragon Soul's attack, later in the battle it will lower the Skull Dragon's Soul's magic resist while reducing physical damage taken it, making it more vulnerable to magic brave damage and more resistant to physical brave damage. That means your mages are going to be the ones to use here. The Princess of Dalmasca uses magic. She is a mage, but she wields a sword, so not understanding how that works, but alright. The 3 characters used in this will be Ashe, Vaughn, and Penelo, all of which are magical casters. Vaughn is a great character. He always has been, especially once you use I think it's called Red Spiral and White Whirl. After you use it 3 times, the next time you use it, it comes with a combo bonus move. And of course, Penelo is a support. She grants haste and something else. I don't remember right off the top of my head. Here is the points that you need for each of the rewards. As always, I will be going for the 700k. If you don't have your characters level 50 already, they will receive double XP while this event's going on, and of course it'll also be boosted for the event. Log in any day and you get some cycle quest keys. Now for the event draw, we have both of Ashe's weapons, her 15 and 35, and Vaughn got a new weapon, his Zwill Blade. Not sure how to pronounce that. Anyways, I already did my pull for this. I did not do it on camera. I went through a 5K pull along with like 5 tickets, and I was able to pull 2 of Ashe's 35 CP weapons. So if you guys have seen my pulls before, obviously I have not been getting lucky with those. So to actually get the Defender twice actually astounded me. The Defender augments Heaven's Wrath, increases brave damage dealt, increases effective duration of physical attack up 1 from 3 to 4 turns, and instead of just doing it to self, it will do it for the whole party. Increases your turn rate and inflicts speed down 1 on your target for 4 turns. That is a lot. So you're going to do more damage. You're going to get a buff for a longer duration. Plus that buff will also go to the entire party. And you also inflict a debuff on the enemy. So that weapon is actually really, really worth it. The attack is only 732. Which I don't think is... If I remember right, it's not that high, but as far as the 35 CP weapons go, but it obviously does a lot more damage than the 15 CP weapons. For Vaughn, the Zwill Blade, it augments White Whirl and Luminescence. For White Whirl, increases brave damage dealt, increases effect and duration of defense down from 2 turns to 5 turns, and guarantees that defense down will be inflicted. So it will do obviously a lot more damage, and instead of just will it happen, will it not happen kind of thing, it's actually increased to 100% chance that it will actually happen. So that's really good. For Luminescence, it increases brave damage, increased chance of inflicting blind as well. So not only will you inflict a defense down, you have a chance, after using it 3 times of course, to inflict blind, which if you don't know what blind is, it makes the character or the enemy have a percentage chance of actually missing their attack. If you guys have done what is it? The purple skeletons, I can't remember what they are, but they have a blinding slash, which has like I think a 30% chance of inflicting blind on your characters, and then if blind is inflicted, it's like a 60% chance that your attack will miss. For if you get the Claymore, North Swing Glow increases the brave damage, increases effect and duration of magic attack up 1 from 3 turns to 4 turns, increases instead of just the magic attack up for yourself, it will be inflicted for the party, and inflicts magic or max brave down 1 on target for 4 turns. So that's not bad itself either. Defender is for if you're using physical people. Claymores if you're using magic people. For this fight though, just in terms of the buff, just in terms of that buff, the Claymore would be better because you want to be using mages. Just because of the Soul Cry, it increases his defense to physical. So that's why I say that. But other than that, I mean, what's it called? The Defender is a lot better. It's 103 more attack. And plus, with the CP, starting at 35 CP, I think it goes to, let's see, 35, 40, 45, 50. So 50 CP versus a max of 35. So that's 15 more CP, which you can add another artifact bonus on there or something that you're missing. The Platinum Sword, which you guys have seen before, augments Vaughn's Red Spiral increases brave damage and increased duration of attack up 1 from 3 turns to 4 turns. I already have that for Vaughn. And Orchilium Dirk, which I've got from my Pinella, is actually maxed out at level 35. Augments Great Haste, increased turn rate, increased duration of speed up 2 from 3 turns to 4 turns, and grants attack up 1 to allies for 4 turns. Now, like I said, I've already got my weapon. I have not done any of the quests for the event, but I do want to show you this. I gotta find it. There are both of my weapons that I did get for her. 2 defenders. I did pull this. I didn't do this on camera either. I pulled the magic racket. However, I only got 1, and I feel like the HP regen buff is a lot better instead of the smite attack. That's just my opinion. So I don't know if I'm going to hold on to it or sell it. Since I did get Cloud's weapon, I did equip him with it. My Scion did not, or is his name Scion? I can't remember. Anyways, he didn't have a weapon, so I just gave him Clouds for the duration. That's the problem with being a free-to-play player, is you don't always get what you want and don't always have enough gems to do that. Anyways, another thing I wanted to cover, I uploaded 2 videos. I think one was earlier today or last night, depending on your time zone, and I think I did the other one the day before that. I completed the Small Summoner and from Xanarkin, the Titus and Eco events from Lost Chapters. Those videos are up there if you guys want to see how I went and beat the level 90 boss. If you have any questions or my build or anything on it, shoot me a message or comment down below, and I'll be able to help you with those. The From Xanarkin was actually really easy for me because I do have Titus's 35 CP weapon maxed out. I do have this shield maxed out. I do have probably the best artifacts you can get for him. Actually, no, that's a lie. I shouldn't say that. I have one good artifact for him. The others, they're good, but they're not, best in slot. So, I have started working on Thieves of the Sky, and I still have yet to be able to beat the level 50 boss on the girl from Orba. So I've got to figure out to do something there. And Castle of the Sky, I haven't tried the hard mode on that yet, just because my Setzer, Yuffie, and Laguna all are underskilled, and they're not completely maxed out 50-50, nor do they have really good gear. So that's the only reason why I haven't done it. For Thieves at Sky, though, I would suggest having Terra 50-50. Alright guys, I apologize for that. My family had to come talk to me. Anyways, let's get back to the reason why we are here. As I was saying, I did complete those 2. I'm working on Castle of the Sky, but my characters are underskilled and undergeared. For Thieves of the Sky, I do recommend having Terra 50-50 with good augments and whatnot, and trying to have her maxed out, especially with her 35 CP weapon. Her and probably Balthier would be the 2 best. Edge is great in itself, but he's just not the best in my opinion. I guess his best attribute is he can dodge 1 attack. That's really about it. Anyways, going to the event now. The Princess of Dalmasca. I'm going to blow through this real quick. Doing all the level 50, all the way to level 50 things. It's recommended that you beat Chapter 6, which you guys already know that I'm done with Chapter 8. Alright, so then I say you're getting a coochie treatment. Can't be serious. Not the coochie treatment. We better watch out. Ha ha ha. They're having an awfully good time, Kupo. Laguna's good at storytelling, Is that... Pinello! Vaughn, come here. Huh? Oh my god, it's Ashe, yay! Oh, Ashe, you were summoned to this world too? This world? That's my cue, Kupo. Freaking hate that Moogle so much. I cannot believe it. Such a reality begs credulity. Won't you join us, Kupo? Well, Yuffie, have you heard this one? This guy orders soup and there's a fly in it. Haha, what the heck? Stop making me laugh. I didn't get that joke, but alright. Guy ordered a soup and there's a fly in it. Anyways, Ashe respectfully declines. Why, are you planning to go it alone? I have no time for foolishness. I must return to Evelyn with all haste. So if you'll forgive me, I do not think it's in my interest to interrupt your frivolity. Don't say that. No one is being frivolous. What, did you say something? Of all the times to be oblivious, Kupo. I am prepared to fight on my own. Please excuse me. I must hurry. Huh? What just happened? That lady won't be joining us? And whose fault do you think it is, Laguna? Beats me, not mine at least. But this area is crawling with monsters. We can't just let her wander on her own. He's right. Let's go after her, Kupo. You think Square Enix would release something different? It's introduce a new character. They don't want to join. There's too many monsters. You chase after them. Then they join. Alright, the Princess of Dalmasca 1. Ignore my mouth here. You don't see that. Complete this. It won't take much time to do. It's level 10. It's not that hard. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but there's a dog or something across the street who's being really, really loud. The doggo. Bam. Oh, well, he died in 2 hits. I actually was expecting him to go for a third, but alright, whatever. Well, there's that one done. That was simple enough. Come on. Woo, a whole 72 XP, which I don't need right now. If only I were stronger. Oh, there she is over there. Are you okay? See? What did I say? This is what happens if you go off on your own. What are you here for? To help you, of course. I am fine on my own. Awful darn stubborn for the shape you're in. Can't you trust us to help? I am fighting in earnest, not for fun like you. Hey, I resent that. I put my neck on the line in battle. You think we go over our way to chase off monsters, help you for kicks? Well, even if we look like a bunch of goof-offs, everyone's worried about you, even the guys who only just met you. It's a boisterous group, but they're all concerned about others' well-being. I see. I suppose I lost my temper. Kupo, you're finally being honest with Kupo. Hooray! I haven't introduced myself. I'm Ashe Bernard again, Dalmasca, Princess of the Kingdom of Dalmasca. Get out, a real princess. Talk about fantasy worlds. But man, if this isn't a long name, what do you guys usually call her? Well, she is royalty, but we usually call her Princess Ashe. Circumstances require I return to my world as soon as possible. So please, I beg you, lend me your strength. You got it. In exchange, you'll listen to my stupid stories now and then, eh? I will do my best. I love Laguna. Even in the heat of battle, no matter how serious it gets, he always tries to look at the bright side of things, which is rare these days. I wish a lot more people could be like Laguna. We've already gone over Ashe's abilities, so there she is. I'm not going to use her just yet. I want to get her closer to 50-50 before I actually start using her. And today's Sunday. I'm surprised that they did a new event today. I figured it would have been on Wednesdays like usual, but I guess with all the maintenance and stuff, they changed it around a little bit. Anyways, make our way to level 50. Alright, boss is... Oh, here's that dragon. I just see it's the same concept. Like I said, I don't remember the horns being on there. So I guess the horns are different. He's got 3 fireballs, and he's more purplish. At least I think that's purple. Honestly, it looks like someone took a spray paint can and just spray painted over the other skull dragon that we had. Anyway, this is going to be a simple walk in the park. He is weak to ice, so that's a good thing. It's only level 20, so I'm not really too worried about damage and all that. What is my things? 3,000 or less damage. Alright, and there he goes. You didn't really get to see any of his abilities and whatnot. I noticed he started with Dark. Since he's not really a tank boss, he's more of a berserk boss, or heck, I even call him an assassin boss in terms of jobs. His job is basically to kill quickly, but if you catch him off guard, obviously he dies quickly. So with a good party, I say good party, maybe 1 Ashe and 2 Vaughns, or even a Papa Limo, or an Onion Knight. Both of those I would say are decently good as well, in terms of damage. I don't know how Ashe's numbers fare yet. As you just see, I just unlocked her, so I don't know what she's like. And using Syl for Chocobo, I say 23 turns on level 70 would actually be a good area for this boss, but that's just my opinion. Alright, here's the level 31. Let's see if he can't pull off some more stuff, maybe. Another dark. I don't see him doing really anything in terms of being that hard yet. I'll play safe. Another dark. Oh, there's Soul Reverse. It doesn't pop up, so you can't debuff it. So, see, he's been using Dark, Soul Reverse, so he's going to start using Magic Attack just now. Or, he's using Dark, he switched, so he's going to start using Physical Attacks now. Alright, once he uses Soul Reverse, he's going to go into he's going to use Soul Cry on his next turn. Which is going to give him magic damage resistance and speed up. Or wait, maybe I'm reading that wrong. Shift between physical and magic attacks. Uses Soul Cry on next turn after shifting to physical attacks. Grants magic damage resist to self and raises speed on next turn after shifting to magic attacks. So I guess if he uses Soul Reverse again to go to magic attacks, he'll get a magic damage resistance along with the speed boost. Soul Cry uses Crushing Fangs on next turn, canceling magic damage resist, raises attack, with later uses raises physical resistance and lowers magic resistance. I'm not going to give him the opportunity to use it here, so let's go ahead and kill him. If you guys are having a hard time with Eco's Lost Chapter with Ashe, she does do a 10-hit holy combo. And the main boss in hers is weak to holy, so I'm sure you could use her in there. Just a little more to the Torsen. Kupo, let's go. Once every Torsen is closed, we can return home. Let's continue on. Ashe, why is it you're such in a hurry to get home? As I mentioned before, I'm the Princess of Damascus. The Empire, a hostile nation, currently occupies my homeland, threatening its very existence. I lead the resistance forces to counter that threat. I was surprised when I first saw the princess fighting, sword in hand. A princess fighting against imperial tyranny? I can respect that. I simply desire our liberty. For that, I need power. I understand completely. We'll do everything we can for you. Just take care not to lose yourself in your quest for power. No matter how powerful you become, you cannot change the past. We're fighting for the happiness of those dear to us who are with us now. You mustn't forget that. I understand that. Even still, forgive me. As you can get on in years, the more everything you say starts to sound like a lecture. In any event, Ashe needs to return to her world. If there's anything we can do, just say the word. Thank you. Fighting for those dear to us who are with us now, huh? We have to give Give it our all and face forward. Yay, more gems. I'm actually going to switch to Eco here. Or Pinello. No. What's my Vaughn looking like? Pfft, crappy. Definitely crappy. I thought I had his sword. Guess not. I swear it. No, I don't. Somebody else that I know does. Anyways, ignore that. Yeah, I'm going to switch out for Eco. Oh, if you look at my Eco now, I do have her fully 6-starred out. I did that for the purpose of the Lost Chapters for Titus and Ecos. Eco's a great support. She does damage with AoE return and the HP regen buff and all that fun stuff. She's a great support. That's why I went ahead and did her. And plus, with her own event out, you know, why not use her? Just in case, I'm going to bring Hamtaro guy with me. Alright, level 40. Let's see what you got, boy. Oh, you upgraded Darkra. That's a plus, I guess. Alright, another easy one. Of course, all these should be easy for you guys. They're not really that hard. Alright, last one. Level 50. We'll take Bard. I already see some people rank 255. 256 is the highest you can go now. You get 5 new levels with every character. If you haven't figured out, each time they hit a multiple of 10, level 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, you gain a rank. So 251 was max last time. And so one character equals 5 ranks. So 251 plus 5, 256. Simple, basic math. Alright, I'm going to try to save my abilities. This is level 50, so I don't want to screw myself over. I am going to use Astral Fire, though, just for the fact of I'll be using Umbral Ice for majority of the fights. So I'm not worried about saving my fires. Oh, hi, buddy. I'll go ahead and use the smite. I'm fine with that. I'll go ahead and use an HP regen too. Bye. If you guys are having trouble, one thing I forgot to mention, for the level 10 through 50 quests, if you are having that much trouble, as far as the summon wise goes, I would bring Shiva. He is weak to ice. I would say bring Alexander. However, the Alexander trial has not been released yet. So the max I think you can have him at is level 5. I don't know if anyone else has actually tried to farm for materials or whatnot, but to get his 4-star material, you have to wait for the trial. Oh, he's opening up with an all. What do you do that's all? Oh, group dark. Well, since you're opening up with that, I'll just stack up my Brave. Alright, there's Soul Reverse. So he should be using a Soul Cry next. Actually gonna go ahead and switch out here because I don't want him to do really that much. So we'll switch out to the Squall and summon Ifrit, and we'll just go ahead and zerk him down. Alright, there you have it, guys. There's quests all the way up to level 50. I'll do a video later of the level 70 co-op for you. Let's go ahead and accept my rewards. 5, 10. So that's 15 power orbs and 9 draw tickets and a bunch of other stuff. Anyways, so there you have it. Of course, here's all the point systems and stuff and whatnot. It's actually almost time. We got 2 hours before the Black Crystal event comes out, so I'm going to be using Ashe on that to get her leveled up. I need to see what her crystals are. She is ice-based. For those of you who's wanting to know. So she's actually going to take place of my Krill and try to get Ashe up there as quickly as possible. With the Black Crystal coming out though, I can finish Setter to 50-50, which that'll be one step closer to doing his lost chapters. As far as Yuffie and Laguna, that's going to be another story. Anyway, that's going to be the end of it. It's actually a really long video. I was trying to make this as quick as possible. Anyways, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, guys, if you haven't subscribed already. Do tell people out there to subscribe to my channel. I do need more subscribers, unfortunately. If you have any questions or comments on the lost chapters or about the new event or any questions in general, please leave a comment below. I will respond to you. If you want to shoot me a friend request on here, please feel free. If you want to do co-op sometime, let me know. Other than that, you guys have a great night, and I will see you next time on Final Fantasy. Later.